Hi, my name's Cameron Peak, and my book is A String of Beads by Margaret S. Reed, and the pictures are by Ashley Wolf. We're beaders, Grandma and I. We collect beads and make great necklaces together. Beads are so cool. They come in every color, size, and shape. They're made of just about anything by people who live all over the world. Grandma and I like to sort beads together. We sort by colors first. Sometimes it's hard to tell if a bead is mostly red or mostly blue or definitely purple. Next, we take one set of colors and sort it again by shapes. Grandma laughs at my shape names. Beads that she calls discs, I call frisbees. Beads that I call balls, she calls spheres. She says a bead that is long and round is a cylinder. I call it a macaroni. It's easy to separate little beads from big beads, but you have to line up the in-between ones just to be sure. Some small ones are called seed beads. They're not really seeds. Bugle beads are longer. They're not bugles either. These 5 long blue beads equal 10 round yellow beads, or 20 red seed beads. Grandma says Native Americans use bright colored seed beads to weave pictures. They wear those beaded designs when they dress up for powwows and other special celebrations. Animal, vegetable, mineral. Grandma and I play that game when we sort beads. Some beads come from animals, from their bones, teeth, claws, horns, and even eggshells. Coral and shell beads come from animals that live in the sea. Pearls form inside the shells of live oysters. Beads made from plants are vegetable. Seeds and nuts and the wood of trees make beautiful beads. Do you know what these amber beads used to be? Grandma asked. Tree sap! Millions of years ago, the land was covered by oceans and even glaciers. The sap became a fossil. I think amber beads look like drops of sunshine. Glass, stone, and metal beads are mineral. Some special glass beads are called millefiori. It means 1,000 flowers. Glass beads with facets sparkle like precious jewels. All their little sides or faces catch the light. Native Americans carve beads shaped like animals from pretty colored stones. They're called fetiches. Gold and silver are metals that can be made into really fancy beads. It's the hole that makes a bead, isn't it? I asked Grandma. You bet, she says. When were beads invented? I asked. Beads are as old as the hills, she answered. That means nobody knows, I say, and we both laugh. Maybe long ago, a kid like me found something that already had a hole in it, and she hung it on a skinny vine. Maybe when her friends saw that first bead, they went looking for things with holes too. I like that story, Grandma says. You know, all over the world, people traded things they had for other things they wanted. Since beads were small and easy to carry, merchants took them everywhere they went. They used beads the way we use money. Some Native American tribes made special beads from pieces of clamshells. Grandma tells me they called these purple and white beads wampum. Wampum. Wampum bells were used to seal treaties and pledge peace. People have also worn beads to protect themselves from evil, says Grandma. The ancient Egyptians dressed their mummies in lots of beads for their journeys to the afterlife. That famous King Tut had boatloads of them. Since early times, people have touched beads as they said their prayers, she says. Beads have always made people feel safe and important and beautiful. Before I start a necklace, I check out our special beads. We have 10 silver ones and 7 millefiori and 5 real turquoise beads. My favorites are eye beads. We only have 4 of those. We have 1 face bead and I like how it looks. Making a necklace means making lots of choices. Usually I put a big bead in the center of a string. On either side I line up other beads. Long and short beads, light and dark beads, smooth and bumpy beads. I match them and march them 2 by 2 to the ends of the string. Once I made a necklace where every bead was different. Sometimes I string a pattern of beads over and over, or change the order of the beads I've chosen to make different patterns. And sometimes I don't make any pattern at all. I just string whatever beads I feel like picking up. Whoops, I say when beads spill or a necklace breaks. Don't worry, Grandma says. We can restring them. A necklace may break, but beads are forever. Sometimes the kids at my brother's play school ask me to help them make necklaces. We dye pasta with food coloring, then we make presents for our moms and other special grown-ups. We make bracelets and anklets and ponytail holders for each other. I tie the knots in the elastic for the kids who don't know how. Grandma shows me how to make beads from special clay that she calls polymer. We squeeze the clay to warm it, then we pull it and stretch it. When we put 2 colors together, it's fun to see the colors swirl. We make fat logs. And thin snakes and balls the size of marbles. Sometimes I wrap 2 bright colored snakes around each other and twist them so I can make striped beads. They look like candy caterpillars. Sometimes I roll a caterpillar on the table to make it smooth, thin beads. Once I wound it around a pencil to make a fat coil bead. Another time I made it look like a snail shell. Grandma cuts the clay into bead links with a sharp, thin knife. I make the holes with a toothpick. When we bake them in an oven, our beads turn rock hard. Guess who loves to wear all the things we make? Everybody! That's the end of the book. Here are some facts if you would like to check this book out. We got at the Resource Center. So if you want to see it and see the facts.